we're going to power through, you know?
I want to hear all about it. Tell me everything. What'd you do? What'd you get into, girl? Are you rallying today?
Honestly, like, we're just going to breathe. Everything's going to be okay. Hold on.
Come on, hydration.
Like, I can't really breathe, you know? Courtney, don't judge me for my appearance today.
I want to send you some
I literally just took water and I just threw it on my hair. And honestly, just to slick it back. That's what I do.
You don't look bad.
I know. That's the thing.
I would have never known that.
That's like from God, you know? Okay, wait. No, I had okay, let me just breathe. Like my feet have elephantitis right now.
Oh my God.
From wearing heels in Vegas. So my sneakers are like pulsing at the seams.
That means you had a good ass time.
I had a great time. Honestly, are we rolling? Okay. No, honestly, as I'm getting older, I feel like I went through, like growing up, obviously I went through a phase where I really liked Vegas. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm over it. And then now I'm like enjoying it again.
I've only been to Vegas twice. And the second time was like last fall for the F1 races. I didn't realize what that was or why I was going to Vegas during that weekend. And so when I got there, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't get deodorant from the Rite Aid Postmated because everything was gridlocked. And I was severely confused for several hours until I realized, oh, this is a popular weekend. This is why I was invited here.
Yep.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm overstimulated.
I know. That's okay. We're going to get into all the things. Are we ready to rumble? Okay. Today, I am so excited to be joined by reality television star, host of the Toast to Tea podcast, and pop culture commentator, Courtney Revolution.
Hello. What's going on, girl?
Thank you so much for coming on the Literally Not Okay podcast today. And I just want to let you know, like, I've never been more not okay than I am today.
Why? What's going on?
Well, I'm so glad that you're here, but I just don't want you to judge me from this first encounter because I just came back from Vegas and I was a shit show. And as we were just talking prior to recording, like, I think I'm a fan of Vegas the more I go recently because one, I'm pulling weight for Gen Z not going to Vegas and partying. And I truly think that deep down inside, I am a degenerate. Like, I truly love to party and it's not my whole life anymore, but like inside, like I love a 3-day bender. There's something sick with inside me. Like, and then I won't drink for months. And then like, I love a 3-day bender and then it's like repeat, but like I need it for my soul.
That's called balance.
Yeah.
I love that for you. You don't do it every weekend, but when it's time to clock in, you clocks on in.
Yeah, I clocked the fuck in this weekend, Courtney, and I have a fever blister on my lip, and we're just going to keep it moving.
This is a safe space. I'm not judging you one bit because when I went to Lisbon for the first time 2.5 weeks ago, I tore it up. And one of those days I couldn't move because I had just took it to the head a little bit too far. So like I'm here with you.
Okay, thank you.
We're on the journey.
And my feet are like, I have elephantitis in my feet. I think my feet are pulsing from the heels and from the dancing. And I don't know how I got the fever blister. I was drinking some random man's beer at 6 a.m., but I already Googled it as the hypochondriac that I am. And you have to have it by skin to skin contact.
Okay, so you good. You
I'm good. No, but like I'm not okay, but I'm literally not okay. You know, that's just the moral of the story. Perfect.
Then you're perfect.
Yeah, exactly. But I also went to the fight this weekend in Vegas. That's why I went.
Mm-hmm.
And
how was that?
It was so much fun. It was just a long day. That's like why I think I'm feeling this way, like sweating out of my butthole.
So wait, Alexis, let me ask you this. So you went to Las Vegas for the fight.
Yes.
When you celebrate the fight, are you like partying throughout the day and then you're like, over buzzed by the time they knocking each other out?
Yes.
Or are you like pacing yourself and then when you get to the fight, it's like, okay, girl, doubles. Like,
okay.
What's the process?
I think the process is espresso martini to start the day. So like like around like 5 o'clock before we're going to the fight. I love a little drink before I have to go socialize.
Same.
I don't know what it is, but I need a drink before I go around a lot of people just to take the edge off.
Social lubricant.
Yes, it's a social lubricant.
That's what it is.
So I think I also had like 2 mimosas at breakfast. But I didn't really go hard Friday night. Like Friday, we took it easy. So it was really it wasn't really a 3-day bender. It was just a Saturday long shit show. But yeah,
it was a marathon.
It was a marathon. It was a marathon on Sunday. So yeah, then I had like 3 margaritas at the fight. And then I took, then we went to the club after the fight and I took like a shroom from one person and a shroom from somebody else. And
now, are you a gummy shroom, chocolate shroom, or just raw shroom?
Oh, I love a chocolate shroom.
Okay.
Not a real shroom because those fuck me up. The last time I took a raw shroom, I turned into Helen Keller and I was not okay. So I stay away from those. I love a chocolate shroom. But yeah, we get to the fight too, and I brought my fucking Fendi purse, and it was a clear bag policy at the stadium.
Oh, girl. See, if I was there, I'm such the mom of the group sometimes. I would have been on the Google like, no, Alexis, I don't think you can bring that in there, girl. Take this little clear fanny pack. I done packed the extra, girl.
But Courtney,
room in there, girl.
But Courtney, my mother-in-law sent me the policy, and it was like 6 inches for the bag, so I like took my finger and I was like, oh, this Fendi purse is fine, like 6 inches. We get to the stadium. They weren't letting me in. And then I had to go check it on this long ass line for $20. And then I bought a clear bag for $15. So I literally lost my bag plus paid $35. Like,
oh.
But you know, somebody.
Oh, Alexis.
What a time, you know? But I woke up this morning and I was like, I am a degenerate and like a shit show, but deep down inside, like I am a genuinely good person. And that's all that matters in life, right?
Yeah. Listen, every good person to me owns all of their characteristics. If you can own all your characteristics, even the less than perfect ones, then you're a good person to me. So you ate that. And you're at work.
Fever, blister. I know. And I'm here. Oh, but then this morning, I always do a Barry's class, 8:45.
Damn. I've never been to Barry's. Is that intense, girl?
Oh, I love it. It's kind of like the club. Maybe that's why I like it. It's like they blast house music. It's dark in there. People are yelling at you. And like, that's my vibe. So I snoozed my alarm at 7, woke up literally at 11 o'clock, had to be here in an hour. So I am... But Courtney, welcome to the Literally Not Okay podcast. How you feeling?
I love it here already. Like, I feel like I could just be myself, let my scalp down. You know, I almost wish I had a mimosa before this, honestly. Like, it would have been on brand.
No, I know. I've realized too, I love a mimosa buzz.
Me too. I had one the other day with some lemon verbena, like not verbena, but like some lemon pancakes at this diner I went to for the first time. And I was like, damn, y'all make a good mimosa.
Something, yeah. Oh, and you had me at a lemon pancake.
Yeah, it was good. It had ube maple butter in the middle and a big ass chicken cutlet. I love a chicken cutlet.
Oh, the things I would do for a chicken cutlet right now, like I don't really get them because I live in Dallas now. Mm-hmm. I feel like Dallas isn't really a chicken cutlet city.
Yeah, I don't think of Dallas when I think of chicken cutlets. I think of like a good old, like a lot of my close friends are like Italian. So I think of like a good old granny chicken cutlet, like in the middle of Jersey.
Yeah,
like from a place I've never heard from.
Exactly, like a Giovanni's.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
We're off to a really good start. No, but also like side note, I do this thing where I need to over explain myself and just to make. I don't know why I do this. My sister does this too. But like when I'm in Dallas, I'm literally full routine. I work out, I do my podcast, I do stand-up comedy at night and like eat the same thing, don't drink alcohol. But then when I go to another city, I'm this
feral. Just feral. You're off the routine and you're off the rails now, period.
And I vaped like crazy. Like, and I don't vape like when I'm in Dallas or sober anymore. Like, so but the inside of my lungs right now.
What have you done to us, Alexis? They're screaming. They're like, ah!
No, I dead ass might go the emergency, not the emergency room, maybe urgent care, just to like check, because I'm also a hypochondriac. So like, I need to just know that like my lungs are black.
We got to give you a quick little scan.
Yeah. Okay, why are you literally not okay today, Courtney?
Honestly, literally, I'm not okay today because I realized that as a content creator, I'm always going to these events that are like big and grand and, you know, sometimes bougie. And I realized that I don't need any of those things because I went to an event with Demi Lovato the other night and it was just like pickles and music videos on a screen. And now I'm pissed off because why do these events all do the most and then not give me a +1 when y'all could just put music videos on a projector in a backyard and we would all show up anyway. So stop spending money on bullshit and just put the damn music videos on the projector screen in the backyard and give me a drink. Honestly.
I know. And the events that are so big and extraordinary.
Extravagant. I had to think too. I was like, wait, what word is she trying to channel? Extravagant.
Are so boring.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. It's like, if you need to throw a party, like, at least make it fun.
And accessible and like down to earth.
Yes.
Like, you know, this isn't like the Oscars or the Emmys. Like, girl, we are promoting like shampoo and like deodorant. So like, give me a handful of popcorn, a good old margarita, a thank you goodie bag, and I'm good. Like,
and fun people. Like, I feel like it's a hard. When I moved to Dallas too, I was doing a lot of influencer events, and it was rough out there.
Yeah. Are people friendly in Dallas, would you say?
Oh, so friendly. Like, I mean, and I could talk to a wall. Like, I'll meet somebody and trauma dump like there's no tomorrow. Trauma dump. But that's how I get to know people, and that's how I feel like how I start a relationship. Like, I will tell you why my mom left me in 8th grade and I'm still like recovering for it. Like, you know what I mean?
I can appreciate the vulnerability right off the top because it makes me feel like, okay, well, she feels safe with me. Maybe I'm going to share a little bit now. You know? I like that.
Yeah. Like, this was another morning thought that I had. It's like, my mom was partying the way I am partying now with me, like as a child. Like, she would be going out and then just giving me to the bouncer and the bouncer would watch me.
What?
Like, somebody should have called typhus, but here I am and I'm thriving. So I ain't mad at you, Trey.
The party spirit is just in you.
The party spirit is just in me.
It's genetic.
Yeah, it's just a genetic thing. And so is my fucking high cholesterol, which I want to beat up my grandma for, but she's no longer with us. Anyways, okay, let's move on.
Alexis, you're funny as hell. Please know that.
R.I.P. Grandma Ugboot, I love you.
R.I.P. Grandma.
No, but I just got my fucking cholesterol and I'm like, I called my mom. I'm like, who has high cholesterol in the family? Because it says it's genetic and I eat really good. I mean, besides a bender and those. And she's like, oh, grandma had high cholesterol. I'm like, well, fuck that bitch. Just kidding. I love you, Grandma Ugboot. Okay, anyways.
You need a bowl of Cheerios to lower your damn cholesterol. Alexis, that has been on the box since we were kids. Now eat this goddamn bowl of Cheerios and your
heart
cholesterol
healthy.
gonna even out.
Yeah. Okay, wait, but really quick too. How was meeting Demi Lovato?
Iconic. I honestly, to keep it super candid, I didn't really know what to expect. But meeting her, it was just very normal. Like, there was like we were like I said, we were in like a backyard to celebrate the premiere of her music video, and there was just like no announcement made. It wasn't like here's Demi Lovato. It was just all of a sudden I looked over and I went, oh, there she go. And she had just like walked in, she took a few pictures, and then like once people started to know that, you know, she was there, we all went and got pictures. And when I went up to her, it was like, girl, shout out to your marriage, like congrats, like the music video looks great from what I've seen. And she was like, thanks. Like I said, you look very happy. Like everything about you seems very happy. And she was like, thank you. Like I'm really happy these days. And I, you know, took the picture with her and she sat down amongst us, played the music video a couple times, mangled and left and went home. It was very simple. Yeah. And I thought she was very lovely. It didn't feel like a tense celebrity event. Like, you know what I mean? When those influencer events feel like, I have to get the picture. I have to get it was just kind of like, okay, well, girl, do you want to pickle Rita or not? Because I'm about to get this goodie bag and say bye to Demi on the way out and call it a night.
Just good vibes. Good vibes.
Great vibes. Great vibes.
Yeah, I'm a big Demi Lovato fan. Like, I've always rooted for her. And I feel like right now in this season of life that she's in, she's just exuding happiness. And she just showed up for the Jonas Brothers concert. And
I love the Jonas Brothers. I went to their concert like a year ago or something like that. I had 2 beers and I don't even like beer. And girl, I lived my best life. Little Nicky Jonas came out and started swinging them hips. Oh, I lost it. Love them down.
Okay. So I just went to the Jonas Brothers concert like literally 2 weeks ago. And somehow I get backstage passes. Well, okay, I'll tell you the real story.
Tell me the real girl.
So Danielle Jonas follows me on Instagram, Kevin Jonas's wife. So I hit her up and I was like, hey, are you coming to Dallas? Like, I'm going to go to the concert. And she's like, no. Like, we've always like DM'd. We were like internet friends. And I was like, oh, are you coming to the concert? She's like, no, but I'll give you guys tickets. So she gave me tickets and like hooked me up with Kevin Jonas's assistant. So the whole night, like Kevin Jonas's assistant was like making sure we were okay, gave us, and then brought us backstage to meet the boys, then brought us to the after party. And at the after party, I must say, I was so fucking weird. Because Courtney, I thought I was going to marry Nick Jonas as a young gal, but
as a young gay, same.
Yeah. But I, like you said about Demi Lovato, like just such good vibes. Like their parents were so cool. Like just the whole atmosphere was just good vibes. Very down to earth. Like Joe was like talking to us, asking us, and Joe is so fine.
Yeah.
Joe Jonas is...
He put out an excellent album recently, and the girlies aren't giving it enough credit. He put out an album, and it was just fantastic. It'll be something I think years from now, people will go back and be like, oh, remember that?
Yeah.
That record he put out? It was great.
And they all sing like so well. All of them. Even and Kevin, I was going to say even Kevin. We love Kevin, but like he sang his solo and killed it. I wanted to cry. I was also on a bunch of mushrooms at the Jonas Brothers concert, and I didn't know, I had no idea that we were going to the after party. So I wouldn't have taken shrooms knowing.
Yeah.
So then we go to
be social.
I had to be social. I was so weird. The assistant was like, Kevin Jonas's assistant was bringing me around like networking, and I was on so many mushrooms. I was like, overstimulated. I was like, he's like, oh, she's a stand-up comic. And I'm just like mute. Like, they're like, this bitch ain't funny. And then, yeah.
Oh, what?
And my friend was like, funny. my friend pulls me aside. She's like, Alexis, get it together. Because I started trying to call an Uber, like to leave, because I was just like, and then I rallied.
Weird.
I was being weird. I was being so fucking weird because I was just like, wait, I'm on mushrooms. Like, I can't present myself like this. I was like, and like, I'm in the room with the Jonas Brothers. Like, I grew up with the Jonas Brothers, loving them so much. And Nick and I like had this, we were supposed to get married, so I'm in this room with him, and I was just,
And your brain is melting.
My brain was melting. But then I pulled it together, and I was, and then I started being chatty Alexis. But like there was like a 10-minute period that the shrooms took over my brain and was like, you're a loser. What are you doing? Get out of here. You know what I mean?
No, I'm glad it turned out well.
It turned out well. Yeah.
You could have listened to the shrooms and blew it out of there.
No, but I had a really good friend that night. She was like, get it together. I was like, oh my God, okay.
This is your shot, Alexis. We are in here with the Jonas.
Yeah, but but Nick was honestly like, I think I like Joe more.
Really?
Physically.
Gotcha. Fair.
You know what I mean?
Fair. He's looking good.
Yeah, he's looking good. I don't know what is in the Jonas blood. Actually, let's move on.
What's running through your brains right now?
Let's just move on. Okay, so Courtney, we actually met in LA at Netflix's The Circle party, and you were actually on season 2 of Netflix's The Circle.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
we hit it off. We were, I actually was really buzzed that night. Oh my God, I sound like such a fucking shit show.
No, you don't. You sound like a normal person.
Okay, well, we had so much fun. I enjoyed your energy. How was your experience on that show, by the way?
When it comes to my experience on this, do you see how I immediately turn into a reality personality by giving you the question back?
Yeah.
When it comes to being on The Circle, it was today. It's almost like I have no words. It really was one of the things that truly changed my life. Making content and like my room and stuff like that. I'd always done that. I've had like a YouTube channel since 2008. And I worked for a YouTube channel as a host before I did The Circle. And so once I did the show, it really kind of gave me the platform to do what I had always wanted to do, I guess, professionally, without a corporation. Because working at a YouTube channel, I had like a salary. Like people thought I was kind of just like playing around on this YouTube channel. And it was like, no, girl, when we all got fired, I got a severance pay. Girl, I had to pay taxes on that money. Like it was very much a very real job. But now, since The Circle, I work for myself. And a lot of people are very confused by how that works. But I've made it work. And The Circle kind of helped me achieve a lot of dreams that I had.
Yeah. Oh, that was like such a good answer. I would never be able to put those words together and form a sentence like that. What's that like to have a brain?
Alexis, you would know. You have this podcast and a platform, and you could do all the things. I don't really have anything negative to say about the Circle experience. It was hard. Like as a fan of reality TV way before, this stuff, it was way harder than I thought it was. It exhausted me. I'm not a social bitch. Like I'm very much in the bed, fetal position, turn on Real Housewives of Atlanta all day, every day. But to be the Nene Leakes all of a sudden, it was just like I cried at one point. It was so exhausting. They had to emergency deliver me chicken, because I was like crying in the therapist's office. And like after I had, word vomited all of my issues, I was like, and to top it all off, I'm so hungry. I don't cook at home. I don't want pizza every day. And they were like, oh, you're hungry, babes. We can fix that. You like Nando's, right? And when I got back to my Circle apartment, there was a delivery from Nando's. And I tore that chicken up. And then after that, I was ready. I was ready to go for the rest of the night because I had like another part. There was another part to the challenge that I had won earlier. And so I needed to be on. And so I was like, come on, frat boys. And like the whole night went splendid after that. But I was like, if y'all want me on, a bitch gotta be fed.
But the thing is with reality TV that people don't understand, it's truly psychological warfare. It really is. And it's a social experiment. Like, I remember when I was doing The Bachelor, I completely forgot that I had a family. I forgot I had a sister. I had a dog.
Not the dog.
And yeah, no, they don't let you sleep. They don't really, they fed us and like liquored us up, but nobody truly understands the psychological warfare that goes into reality television.
Did you have clocks on Bachelor? Were they able to tell you what time? Because when I first walked into The Circle, I went, oh my God, and I wonder what time it is. I know I left at 4 a.m. to come over here, and they went over the producers over the intercoms. They were like, oh, babes, don't worry about the time. It's Circle o'clock.
Oh.
And that exact moment was when I realized I was on reality TV. Like I walked in, did a whole bit and everything, and then I was like, oh, the mental part. I didn't think about that. Yeah,
I know. It's so, and like you have no phone, no TV, no music. We weren't allowed to listen to music. I remember we were allowed one song on a party bus in Wisconsin, like on a group date. And it was like the happiest moment of my life. And it's so weird too, because I was only there for 3 weeks, I think. And I felt like I was there for 8 years.
3
Yeah.
weeks, Alexis?
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you so like The Circle, there's like versions of The Circle. It originated in England. Their version of The Circle is a month, right? It's like twice as long as ours. By the end of 2 weeks, I wanted to jump out of my skin. Like after the finale, we left, got in cars and went back to like our chaperone apartments. And I literally was like, love Manchester. How the hell can I get back to America?
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks?
Yeah. And like when I did Bachelor in Paradise, we were there for 2 weeks and then we had this whole scandal, like sexual assault scandal. And we had to stay there for a week without filming, then flown back to America and then flown back to Mexico to refilm. And it was just like, honestly thinking back, like I should probably have gone to therapy like right away. I remember like, the psychiatrist and I really bonded during that time.
Alexis.
I think I need a caller after today.
My little ring.
What a time. Okay, well, yeah. I know also, so you did the circle and you've always been like a big pop culture guy.
Yeah, I've always loved reality TV, loved the Britneys, Christinas, the Brandys, the Nicki Minaj's, Taylor Swift's, etc. I've always kind of considered myself as like black Tiger Beat for millennials. Like, because I love all of it's not teeny bopper stuff to us anymore, but like I still follow the celebrities that we all grew up with. So I just, I'm like Tiger Beat, except I'm black and gay and I wear glasses and I like to kiki.
Wait, what is kiki?
Like discuss, gossip.
Oh,
kiki.
I never heard that.
You have a kiki on your podcast every week with the guests.
Oh my God, when you said I loved the Britneys and the Christinas, like something just like went through my body because there's nobody, I feel like it's not the same. I don't know if we're just getting older and like the new artists don't hit the same, or Britney's and Christina were just a different breed.
It's a combination of we're getting older and the newer artists. I think some of them, where do you go when you grow up with some artists that are so fantastical and have created so many moments? Where do you go from there outside of inspiration, right? So our Tate McRae's, like obviously she loves Britney, but it's like what, like Sabrina Carpenter, sure, you could say she's like a Ariana Grande or like a Christina Aguilera. I would say, even though I'm not the biggest fan of her music, I would say the most original artist that we've got out of the newer girls right now is the Chapel Rowan.
Yeah.
She's different.
Uh-huh.
She's different and she's outspoken, but like even then to an extent, in 8 years, will we be sitting here being like, and girl, Chapel Rowan, girl, did you see what she did, girl? Chapel Rowan, ain't that? Chapel Rowan's like, I'm not coming back with another album for 5 years, girl. We gonna forget about you, potentially. So it's like, who's sticking nowadays?
Okay, last week I went into a really, really deep hole on Britney. And then I had to do the unthinkable. And I had to mute her. Actually, I don't know if I muted her or unfollowed her. And I love my Britney. Like I'm a ride or die Britney Spears fan. I've said this multiple thousands times on the podcast, but I think I muted her because knowing the information that I found on the TikTok, I had to just miss her from afar. I think it fucks me up as a true fan watching her on Instagram, So I think I just needed to like take a minute. But I read, this is all allegedly, that like she's on this drug called Tina and her brother gets it for her in Mexico. This is allegedly.
Yeah.
But it's called Tina and it's like crystal meth.
Well, the gays definitely know about that.
Okay.
When you said it that way, I was like, the gays, all their ears just went, wait, what? Because I was like, wait, not Britney on that.
I know. So this is
a Grindr profile.
So then I literally like Googled what Tina was, and then I went back and watched her videos, and it looks like she's on the Tina.
Oh no!
You know what I mean?
I hope not.
No,
I hope not.
No,
because if it come out, that brother going away, girl.
No, this is all like I found this information. I just went into like a deep dark Britney hole, which I don't wish on anybody because it was getting weird. I was like, I started at 8:00 and then it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, what's happening? Like, where am I? That's what happens on the TikTok. It fucking sucks you in. But yeah,
you like one thing and you fall down a whole entire rabbit hole.
Oh my God, it was getting weird. So then I was like on Britney's brother's ex-girlfriend's TikTok, and I was like, okay, it's time to go. It's time to abort. Alexis, abort.
Alexis, can I ask you a question completely off topic but kind of on topic?
1,000%.
How did you know you wanted to do Bachelor in Paradise? How did you know that was the right decision for you?
The money.
It was good money to go into it?
It was great money because on The Bachelor, you don't make money. And then also, I was the shark girl on The Bachelor. So therefore, I had to show up on Paradise. You know, like I was trying to swim from the ocean, but they were like, no, like you have a mic on. So I needed to do Paradise. I also was 23 years old. Like I was just there for the experience. Like I was never thinking things through, still really don't. And I just was like, Bachelor in Paradise seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
No, and it was so much fun. And like, yeah, the money was good. And I worked out so good. So my body looked good. But I wouldn't make out with anybody. So then they gave me like kind of like this weird edit as like a mean girl. And that's like not truly who I am. But it was because I wasn't making out with anybody.
It's like we want to use you, but you're not with the program.
Yeah.
So this is how we kind of got to use you. Sorry, girly.
Yeah, and it was fine, but like I can't fake things. Like I clearly, I'm not a good actress. I just was not. I couldn't just make out with somebody to stay on the show. Like I was just like, I'd rather just. And like you said, we would wait hours to get pizza made, and I would cry.
I so feel that.
I'm going to send you the clip of me crying over the pizza after this, because I remember like truly it was like the end of the world, because the girl dropped the pizza that we were waiting hours for, and I was so hungry. I think I had like 14 tequila club sodas, and I was like, no, like I need to eat, like, or I'm going to die. Where's the psychiatrist when I need her?
Oh, the way my blood sugar would have dropped and then combined with the alcohol, I might have been removed from the set, because me and her would have been boxing. That's cool. She dropped it?
Oh.
I'm sure she was
every
terrified.
Single slice. I'm still angry about it to the day. And honestly, the pizza wasn't even that good, but that's how hungry I was.
You needed the pizza.
I needed something. Okay, are you ready to get into some pop culture things that are happening right now?
Yes, ma'am.
There's a lot going on. I just found out that TJ from Love Island and Iris showed up to New York Fashion Week last night, hand in hand.
Sure did.
How did you feel about this?
I love it. You know what? When I was watching Love Island, I didn't dislike Iris at all, but I think I was so concerned with all of the other contestants that she just kind of got lost in the shuffle for me. But I've been enjoying seeing her kind of move in her own way post-show. I've been enjoying watching how a lot of the Islanders move post-show.
Same.
But I like this for Iris. And TJ seems kind of low profile. He doesn't seem thirsty. Some of them are very thirsty.
So thirsty, but I love watching the cringy videos. It fascinates me that like these people stop what they're doing and they film this, and it's just so cringy, but I love watching it. But honestly, TJ is low-key mad funny on Instagram.
On TikTok, right?
Yeah, or whatever. He's actually really funny. So like on the show, he wasn't like a big favorite of mine, but then post-show, I actually liked his content.
That's how I feel about Jalen. Remember Jalen got eliminated like real quick. He was like brought in for Olandria, and then they were like, okay, this is gonna flop, and so he got eliminated. He has like ran off and lived his best life, and he's funny. He's getting like travel brand deals like out the wazoo. Like that is the dream. If you ever want to be on reality TV, that is the dream. To be on it for this amount of time and get this much brand deals out of it. Like he came out to like 1 million followers or something like that, like 700,000 followers. Like as soon as he was eliminated, it was crazy to me.
Wait, Jalen is the one that's like
that was doing the clap.
Wait,
on the boat.
I'm thinking of the guy that's like, you like being dominant.
Not JD.
Oh,
not
okay.
JD. Jalen was the one they had brought in I felt they brought him in to break up Olandria and Taylor, but it just like didn't work. And so he was very quickly eliminated. But the audience wound up loving him so much off of like the 3 episodes he was on that like his followers exploded, and he's been traveling all over the world with like Delta and stuff like that, because his story was that he'd never left the country before the show.
Stop.
Yeah, that's how I was with The Circle. So I like really wound up liking him too. I was like, oh my God, that was me. I didn't even have a passport before The Circle. And he literally said the same thing. So I was like, give him every brand deal. I was like in the TikTok comments like, Delta, you better sponsor him.
Oh my God, that is so fucking cute. I had no idea. But also like the season of Love Island like cast aftermath is just like not. I feel like they truly don't even really like each other.
I agree.
And
Alexis,
Nick and Alandria look so good, but they do not like each other. Like they're doing it for the plot and the brand deals.
Here's the thing.
Are we gonna fight?
No, not at all. Is that wrong?
No.
Because as someone that's newer to the Love Island franchise, I realize that because I haven't been here from the beginning, I'm coming in with some very controversial ideas. Because I was one of the people that was like, well, if Ace wanted to eliminate Jeremiah, well, Jeremiah was probably going to win the show. Why wouldn't he want Jeremiah off the show? And people were like, no, Love Island is not about strategy. It's supposed to be about real love. So I think that Ace saying that Nick and Alandria was fake was like him trying to throw them to the wolves with the fans, because the fans like really believe that you're supposed to be there for, love and genuine, relationship. And so I don't mind if they're together just for the brand deal. No, I ain't gonna be put through that psychological torture and not come out with no money.
honestly, you ain't. And they look really good together. They look so good. Like Nick is fine.
Yeah.
I am a married woman, by the way. I'm just letting everybody know that, I'm just spotting the obvious.
You don't want to marry him, but you do got eyes.
I do. I'm not dead. Like I could see and get horny. Oh, not get horny. But anyways, okay. It's been a day. It's been a journey. But yeah, no, honestly, you're right. Go get that bag. And honestly, they like each other's company.
And here's the thing. I'm almost kind of perplexed as to why we have them under such a close microscope when before production put them together, it was all the internet wanted was for them to be together. And then when the production saw their chance with that elimination, they put them together and it's like, are they real? Are they fake? Well, you guys thought it was real. Yeah. And that's why production put them together. And now all of a sudden they put them together and it's like, now some of y'all don't want it. What do y'all want to see?
I just can't believe that we still are chokehold by Love Island.
Actually, though.
What is in the Love Island fucking air?
We just loved Serena and Cordell so much that everything after them is like, we gotta love them just as passionately.
But I'm telling you, like this summer, I had such a fun time watching Love Island. Like it was just a fun like way to like brain rot, even though I shouldn't be doing that because I've not that big of a brain. So like that probably wasn't, but I honestly was like low key depressed after Love Island ended for a while. Like I was like, what am I supposed to do with my time now?
Your dopamine was all unbalanced.
But I just love how we like weren't even supposed. I just love how we weren't even supposed to talk about Love Island, but here we are. But no, next story we have Taylor Frankie Paul was announced as the next season's Bachelorette. What are your thoughts?
Here are my thoughts on Taylor. I think this is the smartest decision that Disney has made in a very long time. To me, it's been very clear that they have been trying to enter this reality TV space. The girls are battling, Alexis. I don't know if you've realized, but the girls are battling, right? Because at the top at one point, Netflix was there. Like we had Love is Blind. And I'm talking years ago.
Yeah.
Love is Blind was super popular. At one point, The Circle was super popular. They have other shows that are way too out to handle, et cetera, et cetera. And Hulu, they've had little things here or there, but none of them really became the girl, like the Mormon Wives show. And so I think once Disney acquired Hulu, a plan was put into place. Like, how do we get more subscribers on Hulu? Because Hulu and Disney Plus are about to become one platform. So we need to elevate our crown jewel, which is the Mormon Wives show. And it was kind of discussed in the ethos, I think, on Nick Viall, maybe.
My ex-boyfriend, the ex-love of my life. No, I'm kidding.
I'm screaming. I think he mentioned that she should be the Bachelorette. And I think she put out like a little video. Like she put out a video that was like, oh, here's my audition for the Bachelorette. And they saw that because she is beautiful, she's controversial enough to bring in like newer viewers that are curious. And we bring those viewers, reroute them back to Secret Lives and Mormon Wives, and we've got 2 hits on our hands. And it is to my understanding as someone outside of the Bachelor Nation that more eyes are needed on the franchise.
Yes.
True or false?
True. No, I think it's been going down the dumps. I think it was not exciting. I think it was outdated. And I think it was time for a reset. And I think this was the perfect decision. There's like rare kind of girls that bring this type of energy that like a Huda and a Taylor, where they're just controversial. People love them or hate them, but you can't stop watching them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think this was like a really good, because I mean, also The Bachelor needs to compete against like Love Island. So we got to do something.
Like if we're going to do a crossover show, then let's do it.
No, I'm so excited. I have not watched The Bachelor since I've been on it. So like I am going to be locked the fuck in. I love her.
Watch it.
I love her. Like when I was watching her, I mean, I'm writing this joke and it's like she has Taylor Frankie Pohl has a background, domestic violence background. She has a sex swinging scandal and she has 2 baby daddies. She's America's sweetheart. Or something like, you know what I mean?
Like, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, she's representing America, and I feel like she's just the perfect example. But I love her.
You know what I guess my question is, and it's something that neither of us can really answer, I guess, at this time until the show comes out. It's already like, okay, so Taylor becomes the Bachelorette. Like, does this mean someone else we know from reality TV becomes the Bachelor after?
Yeah.
What does this open the door to? Does this mean we'll see more reality TV contestants like on the Bachelor, Bachelorette? Like, what does this mean for the franchise? It's so classic and traditional to me that it's like, where do we go? Because traders can't keep winning all them Emmys.
Oh shit!
Y'all need to step your kitty cats up over there.
I want to go on the traders so bad, but I think you need to be like intelligent.
No, you don't.
And
they
also,
tell people on traders all the time.
I forgot about this. I was also in like a deep Jonas Brothers hole, and Nick Jonas said what he looks into, like what he sees in women that he likes, is really smart, intelligent girls. And I was just like, okay, yeah, clocked out. Like that's all I needed to know, Nick.
You are silly.
Joe and I would bond because we're both like comedic forces, I feel. So I feel like I'm definitely headed in the right direction. But no, back to Taylor Frankie Pohl. I think it's great. I think she's going to be amazing. I think the Mormon aspect, like there's just so many things about her that are just so interesting. Like I don't even know.
Person's dream.
I don't even know what a Mormon is. I don't even know.
Well, you're gonna find out as soon as the Bachelorette comes out.
And like, anyways, okay, let's just touch base on my next story, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm so sorry.
This is the most fun I had on a podcast in a minute. You funny as hell.
No, when I tell you, like, I feel like I'm in a warp right now. Like I'm like in an alternate universe in my brain. That's how like exhausted and shot I am, but we're just going to keep it going. Okay. The Nader sisters, we're going to wrap it. We're going to do that.
Keep going, Dart.
Brooks Nader, Sports Illustrated model, stars in new reality show Love Thy Nader on Hulu along with her family. I am loving this show so much. I feel like it's kind of like the new Kardashians, and I'm here for it. I feel like it's such a good, feel-good show.
This show is newer, right?
Yes, I think it just came out like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, good. Y'all listeners, hey y'all. I watched like 7.5 episodes of this between yesterday and this morning, and I was like, wow, I've really been behind. Alexis, can I tell you the gag of the century last night when I was watching Love Thy Nader? Thanks to you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was watching the show, the program, and they started talking about, oh, so-and-so, the Hulu summer event, blah, blah, blah. And I went, immediately, my ears perked up. And they cut to the next episode and they walk into the Hulu event where I'd suddenly realized that I met one of the young ladies like at the, like I spoke to the girl. So I don't know all of their names outside of Brooks. There's, in my eyes, my opinion, there's the Latino one, the queer one, and then there's the one that doesn't look like the other ones. Like, and so the Latino one in the orange dress, oh my God, so sweet, so kind, so nice. And I was like, who the hell is that? Like, I was just kind of like, oh, hey, this line is so long, da, da, da. And she introduced herself, and I was like, oh, I'm Courtney, nice to meet you. I was on the circle 25 years ago. And then I kind of like turned back around in line and like went and took a picture, and that was that. And then I'm watching the show, and I was like, oh my God, the Latino one was the one I met in line. She's not Latina.
I know.
But like, she looks Latina to me. And I was like, oh my God, that's the girl. So nice.
No,
so nice.
Not only are they like stunning in every single way, like every single one of them is so hot.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
I was starting to like second guess myself when I was watching it. I'm like, I don't know if I can watch this. These people are so fucking hot and like so fucking skinny. I was like, I need to go to Barry's. I need to go to Barry's. No, but that's what I was gonna say. I heard such great things about them just as people. So it's not only like they're so beautiful, like they're actually good, genuine people. Like I slid into Mary Holland's DM and she answered. So I'm a Mary Holland diehard, but I just love, they all have such good personalities. That's why I feel like it is such a good kind of like TV show that we've been kind of missing.
I got to admit, I really enjoyed what I've seen. I didn't know anything about the women. I didn't know that this young lady Brooks was dating Gleb from That's Dancing with the Stars. I didn't know any of this was happening until, so this was like a full, like I was blindsided. Not Gleb, allegedly, cheating on Brooks and having threesomes out in the Joshua Tree.
I know.
Y'all need to watch this one right away. At least them first 4 episodes, girl, they was getting into it. He looking crazy, girl.
And I think honestly though, I thought Gleb was so hot, but how he was acting with the father was not a good look.
Are you mic'd up? Oh, I can't talk to you.
I don't know what it is. Like, I really like Gleb on Dancing with the Stars, but I think when I was watching the show, I was like, I'm a daddy's girl too. So like, if anybody talked to my dad like that, or just doesn't need the approval of the family, is kind of a red flag. Like, he showed a lot of red flags on the season, don't you think?
In a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
He was only there at the apartment, like, what, 2 days or something like that?
I mean, he is really hot. We'll give him that.
He was looking good.
He was looking good. But, and also Brooks Nader reminds me so much of my sister, like with guys. And like, it's just a very relatable show if you have a group of sisters. Like I have 4 older sisters. So like, it's just I'm obsessed. I know, I'm the baby. Yeah.
You are very much, you are like, oh, I know these girls. Yeah. This is me.
And I just like to watch it at night because like I have this thing called anxiety. So like I already watched the show and it just like it just makes me happy before I go to sleep. I don't know what that says about me.
That's me in Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah. I've seen it a million times and I always put it on before I go to sleep.
Okay, really? I know I think that's a known thing for anxiety. You watch the same show over and over.
Because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's comforting.
It's a really good comfort show. So I am a big Love Thy Nader fan. Really quick too, I don't know what's happening with Real Housewives. I haven't watched Atlanta or Potomac, so count me out right now. But I'm telling you, something's happening with Real Housewives too, where it's not the same anymore. Besides Potomac and Atlanta, let's put those aside. Recently, like Miami and OC, it's just not, I don't know if social media has changed the game for Real Housewives, but like, I feel like their fights are about who said what on a podcast. And it's like, that's not what viewers want to fucking hear about. Like, nobody gives a shit. We want to know about divorce and drugs. No, not drugs, but like.
Alexis, you are funny as hell. First of all. Second of all, we are 2 halves of the same coin because I don't watch Miami or OC, but I did just start watching OC for the first time last week. What I will say is based off of what I've heard and things that I've seen, it does seem as though a lot of Bravo talent are interactive with podcast hosts that focus on Bravo News. Mm-hmm. And although I'm part of the community that does the commentating and stuff like that, I'm not so sure if having us on Housewives specifically adds to the franchise.
Yeah.
Right? Because we watch those shows to escape like our daily lives and see rich, wealthy, affluent women argue and fight and whatever. It's a little bit different. It becomes a different beast when I'm watching the show and you're on there or you're watching the show and here I come out the bushes, hey girl.
Yeah.
Like that would be so weird. It's different if you see me in the context of like a competition or like I'm being strategic, not coming and talking about, well, girl, I heard Candy said, like you know what I mean? That would be so weird.
No.
So I love that we're getting put on, like people that, you know, have podcasts and we do stuff like that. I love that for the visibility and it grows our platforms.
100%.
In the long run, I think this will be looked at as an era of like, okay, we had a couple missteps and we can't blame the bloggers, in my opinion, because the housewives are the ones that want us on TV and they keep calling us.
Exactly.
You know?
But you know what I mean? Like, do you remember back in the day when New York, like there was a woman that threw her leg on the table?
Aviva, yes.
That's what I need. And it's like, that hasn't been done in a really long time, but I have hope because Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is coming back. And I think it actually airs tonight. And I feel like they always bring it.
Salt Lake City, I think, to me, they're my favorite version of housewives that have seen Housewives and still do it well.
Amen.
You know, there are people that go on reality TV in general that like they go on and they try to be the next something or try to be something they're not. And I feel like those women, they've watched Housewives, of course.
Yeah.
But like they definitely have their own genre of stuff going on. And I am excited to see them.
And I love the people to have money. Like I want to see the rich.
Yeah. Honestly,
is that bad?
I want to see. No.
I want to see.
I don't want to be able. This is how I feel. Wait.
And we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to be able to walk in the gates of your community.
Exactly.
It's about being behind the gates. When I'm watching this OC season 1, they do the like 3 million housewives behind. When you get behind the gates, bring that back. I want to feel like I can't even walk up on your property.
Courtney, something needs to change.
I agree.
I want to throw this. Also, this is my final thought of the episode. I am dating I'm in a really healthy relationship, and I realize I have a lot of pent up anger. So that's why I work out so much.
Do you box?
Yeah, no, I think I need to figure something out because I have this I don't know if it's my lungs that are black right now, but like there's something inside me that I need to go like. Okay, anyways, Courtney, thank you so much for coming on the Literally Not Okay podcast. I could talk pop culture with you all day. Where can everybody follow you and let me know what you have going on that you would like to mention?
You guys, and sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Courtney Revolution and on TikTok at Court Revolution. And me and my homie Madison Hill do the Toasted Tea podcast. And you can find us on YouTube and wherever you guys listen to podcasts.
Courtney, thank you so much. I love you. Sorry for my mental state I had today.
This was perfection.
I was like, when I tell you, I looked at my alarm and I was like, oh my God, I have like 10 minutes to get ready. I pulled myself together. Me and my elephantitis feet stormed here. But I hope you had fun.
I did.
Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to follow, like, and subscribe, and leave why you're literally not okay in the comments, and try to beat me today because I don't think you can. See you next week. Bye.